Welcome to a new episode of Vote for Change. Today we are going to be focusing on the timeline and the functionality of possibly being able to pin important information on the timeline. If you do not know what I'm talking about, stay tuned and watch. Today's topic is being brought to us by Kim. So his feature request here is the ability to pin important timeline notes posts to the top of the timeline control. Yes, and also, you could say pretty much any activity. Though, of course, in many cases, the notes are commonly used for information that's fairly static over time. So what it really means, we all have a love-hate relationship to the timeline of dynamics. When I say love-hate, it's because it used to be, well, not that impressive, but it still carried lots of vital information. But the latest updates have really improved it. Right now we're talking, this is a major improvement what we have in the timeline now compared to what we had just a few years ago. That being said, the timeline for large organizations, or at least companies that really use dynamics, when you have an account view and you have tons of contacts or even cases or even opportunities below, it will be so populated of information that searching for information is hard. And it doesn't matter if you use your filters on top here. So I know that we have filters here, but it is still tough. So what he's suggesting is the possibility to actually, when you enter a note, or I would also say any type of form of activity that might be, let's say, essential for this account, the ability to pin it so it is actually on top here. That would make a lot of sense. It would make a lot of sense. Because right now, we all know of the, we can scroll down and load more activities. That's time consuming. And it is, it's a lot for customers to handle. Being able to pin these on top would make a lot of sense. Great idea. So, roll the dice. All right, so rolling a dice on this one, a bit hard because I like the feature, but if I want to kind of say, if I'm going to leave the 5s and 6s to things I think are seriously important to figure out right now, I would say this is not one of those things that I say is the most important thing, but is absolutely a simple thing for Microsoft to fix because they are focusing a lot on the timeline. They are making lots of stuff better. I don't think it would be a big challenge for them to implement such a feature without it breaking anything, really. Just putting it into the timeline configuration, saying flag it off, say let's let them decide if they want to have pinned tasks or activities or posts for that matter. So therefore, I'm going to give it a strong 4. This could easily be close to a 5, but I'm going to give it a 4. All right. Really like the idea. Good job. And most importantly of all, people, remember to smash the vote button, right? Of course, you can do the subscribe too on YouTube, but remember to vote. Thank you so much and see you next time.